Jesus Christ. All right, now we're watching JP's overview. He looks interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna play him. As of the last video, my big three is looking like Ryu, Ken, and DJ. But let's see what JP is hitting for. And yeah, pretty much.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Tyrant here with some exclusive Street Fighter 6 content for you today. Capcom.
Okay, so I will say right now, I absolutely, if that's his critical art, I absolutely love his critical art. It looks dope.
Invited the reversal team in for a hands-on session with the full version of the game, which we are super excited to share with you. One of the characters we were most hyped to check out is series newcomer JP, who undoubtedly brings infinite drip in his appearance, but does his gameplay stack up? Let's take a closer look. Just by checking his tools, you can immediately tell that the screen control and trap setups are so real with JP. He dominates the neutral with tons of projectiles, which may look familiar to fellow Psychopower enthusiasts like myself. His Triglav special is similar to C Viper's Seismo in Street Fighter 4, causing thorns to rise up from the ground.
That's pretty cool.
Opponent trying to approach or throw a fireball, for example. Striborg appears to be a combo ender or poke special, with JP swinging his staff to push away opponents. Departure causes a portal to appear in the air, which summons thorns to catch the opponent off guard. It also allows you to do a number of follow-ups.
All right, so my main concern is like, is that thorn a high? Is it a high or a mid? I believe it's a mid. Like, do I have to stand block to block that? Because if I have to stand block, that would be pretty friggin' cheap, honestly. Hopefully I can crouch block that too, but that looks kind of cheap.
Summons thorns to catch the opponent off guard. It also allows you to do a number of follow-ups. Quarter circle back and light medium punch teleports.
All right. I understand. So the real question is, who's going to be the trap character now? Is it him or is it going to be Dawson? Like, they both look like they're just going to be playing. Well, I don't even know how Dawson's game plan is going to look, but traditionally Dawson is like the keep away character. But JP looks like he could do it too. So I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna have to like learn how to fight Dawson and like JP for like I don't want the thing is like, oh, I'm fighting a Dawson player and now they're gonna counterpick with me with JP and I just have to fight a different version of Dawson. I guess it's the thing I'm concerned with. But I do like the character identity behind JP. He kind of reminds me of Cag, which is very tilting and borderline triggering for me. Like the setups, the pillars, the teleports. I'm getting like really annoyed because it's reminding me of GranBlue, and I don't want GranBlue in my Street Fighter. Same way I don't want Street Fighter in my GranBlue. But okay, you know what? Let's just keep.
JP to the portal, allowing you to escape from opponents or immediately pressure with jump attacks. Pretty scary, right? Quarter circle back and heavy punch forces the thorns to spawn right away.
Again, as long as this is not like I have to crouch block. I mean, as long as I can crouch block this, I'm fine.
Trickery on this character knows no bounds. Amnesia is JP's counter move, which strikes the opponent back and implants them with a Psycho Power infused bomb, which is a nod to Bison's V-Trigger 2 in Street Fighter 5. I just know Problem X is probably seeing this and smiling like Bison right now, just trying to think of all those crazy pressure setups you can get with this. Torabalan sends a projectile out, and you can also feint this by holding it for extreme mind games. And finally, Embrace looks similar to his projectile, but it's a full screen command.
Okay, so you gave a trap character, a space control / trap character, the ability to zone and a full screen command grab. My immediate concern is if I throw a fireball, like does the command grab have like a hurt box? Like if I throw a fireball and you do command grab, is my fireball just going through the command grab and hitting you, or am I getting command grabs because I threw a fireball? Or will it eat my fireball? I guess is the better question. That's probably my only concern.
Command grab. Yes, you heard that correctly. Thank goodness the audio cue and animation is slightly different here. He also has a bunch of unique command attacks and target combos, most notably his heavy kick, heavy punch string, which he can add on cheeky resets and use in interesting ways.
I'm gonna bust out with a DP.
His level 1 super is a full screen projectile blast, which acts pretty similar to Jury's level 1. His level
Okay.
2 is where it gets tricky. A series of psycho power projectiles spawn around your opponent and attack slowly. This
That looks pretty dope.
Crazy combo potential with this, or better yet, some scary resets and pressure. Perhaps you could use those target combos I just mentioned a moment ago with some high-low resets. Very scary potential with this super. Oh, and I wasn't ready for how sick his level 3 is. It combos from full screen with ease. You can also cancel from his specials, which seems insanely strong.
Wow.
When this guy has 3 bars, you better not press anything.
Yeah, you can't whiff anything. That looks cool. That looks cool. Like, I'm gonna just fucking chicks on that.
I also discovered some pretty crazy anti-air conversions, as you can see right here. Meaningless efforts to action. Overall,
I don't think she deserved all of that, but that's definitely OD.
He look ridiculous, but his toolset looks amazing to counter slow characters and dominate the entire screen. He might be lacking in defensive options opposed to other characters and may suffer against faster rushdown types, but don't let that put you.
So when I have my Ken counterpick, it's for this character because I'm not dealing with this. But I do want to see how his command grab and his fireballs interact with other characters' fireballs. Like, I assume if fireballs clash, it's whatever. But if he does command grab and I throw fireball, as long as I don't get command grabbed because his command grab just eats my fireball, I'm cool. And that's just me being, like, pessimistic. Ideally, what I would want to happen is if I throw fireball and he throws out command grab, my fireball just blows away his command grab and hits him. But I feel like that might be asking for a lot. I don't think I'm gonna play JP, but he definitely looks like really cool. Like he'd probably be like my favorite character to watch being played at a high level. But this character gives me too much CAG vibes, and I hate that character, so I'm probably gonna hate this character too. But yeah, that's pretty much my analysis on this character, I guess.